Welcome back to my vlog channel. I feel like I'm yelling. I feel like you can't hear me very well for some reason. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm driving right now, obviously, which also I'm sure you guys aren't surprised. I feel like I'm always driving in my vlog videos, but I'm just a busy girl. Right now I'm driving to my dad's birthday dinner. I'm very excited to celebrate him. This is a long drive for me. I know I told you guys already that my parents live pretty far from me. But like, so I live here, my parents live here, he picked dinner over here. So I'm driving like even farther tonight, which is fine. Like, I'm happy to do that for him. We were texting this morning about where he wanted to go. And he was like, I don't care, you guys pick. And I was like, no, like, it's your birthday. Where do you want to go for dinner? And he originally was like, well, I would like to have sushi, but he's like, I don't want to go to sushi because my mom doesn't like sushi very much and I'm allergic to seafood. So he was like, I don't want to go there. He's like, so you guys pick. And so I picked somewhere, kind of where we're going, like around that same area of town. And they were like, okay, great, that sounds good. And that area is in a casino, or that restaurant's in a casino. I've told you guys before, maybe not on this channel, but on my ASMR channel, I live in Nevada. So like casinos and gambling and stuff are very normal and very legal here. So almost everywhere we go, there's gonna be casinos, or like slot machines or something. So anyways, we were gonna go to this casino for dinner, but this specific casino is huge. It's also a hotel. They do like concerts there, they do events there, like it's giant. And I guess my dad heard on the radio that there's a concert there tonight. I don't know who the person is, but we decided not to go there because traffic and parking and just the crowds are going to be insane. My nose ring is driving me nuts. So we're opted for a different casino that's much more smaller, much smaller. But also I wanted to mention, I was thinking about that, I was going to tell you guys, obviously, it recently dawned on me that gambling is not, or even like casinos, like that's not legal everywhere. I don't know why that never, like, I live here obviously, and like we're really close to Vegas. Well, we're like 8 hours from Vegas, so like obviously casinos and gambling are like super common here. But then it like dawned on me that you guys, like, not everyone has that like everywhere. So to comment down below if gambling is legal in your state, because I'm super curious now. A few years ago when my boyfriend and I went to Miami, we had a layover in Dallas, and I was like, it was like a 2-hour layover, and I was like, okay, what do you want to do like in our layover? And he was like, well, we can gamble a little bit, because like I was saying, there's literally slot machines everywhere, like our airports, our gas stations, like literally everywhere. And I was like, baby, I don't think gambling is legal in Dallas. And he was like, oh god, like what are we gonna do? So anyways, I just think it's crazy, like it's not legal everywhere. But so that's what I'm doing. Long story short, we're going to dinner with my dad. I did stop and get him a little cake. My grandma's birthday, I think I've mentioned this before on my ASMR channel, but if you're not over there, my grandma lives with my parents, and my grandma's birthday was a few weeks ago, and I stopped and got her a little cake. So I didn't feel right like not getting one for my dad also. Oh, also I wanted to mention, if I look a little different, I threw some highlights in my hair today, so I'm a little bit blonder. I also moved my I put new extensions in and moved them up, so it looks like they're not matching. That's correct, because my hair is toned obviously for the blonde, but my extensions aren't. So after a couple washes they'll start to color match, but it's gonna look a little maybe not exact for a couple videos, couple days, just until I can like wash it and stuff. So if it looks a little different, that's why. Oh, I don't like this part of town that I'm in right now. This is where I grew up. What? Oh, traffic is moving. Yeah, I know. This is where I went to high school. So this like part of town, my high school is like 2 streets over. It's like a really nice area, but there's so many memories. I took power walking, like my PE elective, my freshman year, or so freshman and sophomore year I was in yoga, and then that same teacher taught power walking when I was a junior, and then when I was a senior, I don't think I had a PE elective because I think I had enough credits. But anyways, when I was a junior, I took power walking, and we would always walk like around these neighborhoods, and that light, I remember crossing the intersection as a high schooler. Oh, I'm so happy that is not my life anymore. I really liked high school, and like I had a great time. Like I don't really have anything negative to say about high school, but I would not want to go back. And then my best friend, actually, she used to live like right over here somewhere, I think. I don't live in this town anymore. I think also mentioned this on my ASMR channel. After I graduated high school and I met my boyfriend, I moved to where he lived, and then he and I moved even farther when we bought our house. So I don't really come out here that often. Like I said, I don't think I've really been out here since I was in high school. And they're always building out here because a lot of it is just like empty land that they're like expanding. So there's always changes going on out here. Like I think pretty soon you'll start to see like it'll just be fields now because they're changing it up. But how are you guys? Oh, I want to tell you guys, I actually just stopped crying about this today. So it's not funny, but I have to laugh, otherwise I'll cry. I told you guys in my last video that I checked my blood work on the portal, and it all looked normal, but I again like didn't know what I was looking at. Like I was just going based off like the range, like the normal range that they put on your blood work. Like, you know, if your blood work came back at a 12 and the normal range is 8 to 17, like you're perfect, you know. So I told you guys that there was two. Oh no, my parents are texting me. I was supposed to be at dinner at 7:04. I'm running a little bit late, but anyways, so I told you guys that there was two that were like, one was high and one was low, like they were outside the like normal range. The one that was low, I really didn't think too much of it because it was my vitamin D, I'll just tell you. So I could just take a vitamin D supplement or a vitamin, like I'm not worried about that. She wanted me to start taking a prenatal, and my prenatal has vitamin D in it, so I just need to remember to take my prenatal every day. But anyways, the other one that was kind of high, I was like, oof, I don't know, because it wasn't too high. It was only 10 numbers like outside of or 11 numbers outside of the like normal range. And like I said, my boyfriend looked at it, so it was probably fine because, you know, there wasn't really anything else, like nothing else was abnormal. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait for her to call me. So anyways, she called me yesterday, and so that one that was high, she was like, I'm not worried about it. And I was like, okay, great. And I thought we were gonna like hang up the call, like we were gonna be good to go. But she then said that my fertility levels, even though they were normal, they're not great, because I guess like even though they're in the normal range, they kind of need to go like hand in hand with each other, and I guess they're too far off on their levels to really like they need to match, and I guess they're not. So she said she'll know more when we do my ultrasound, which is another test that she has me doing in a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks, I think, a little bit less than 2 weeks. So I don't know what, I think this person is drunk. Why are they driving like that? Thank goodness they're turning and I'm going straight. Holy moly. Yeah, so I don't know what that means. She said she's not overly concerned about it, but she was like, but I'll know more when we do your ultrasound, because I think I told you guys my ultrasound is internal. So she's gonna like, you know, with the wand. So I'll get more answers then, but yeah, I don't know. I was spiraling yesterday. Had a full blown meltdown, just because like those two levels are the main fertility levels. So if they're not matching or if something's wrong, like that really worries me. And I even like looked into IVF. I don't know if I need IVF. She hasn't told me anything about that, but I'm trying to prepare myself and have answers in case we do have that conversation. I'll be more like at ease with it. So I did talk to my health insurance and it is covered. So thank God. I don't know if that's like normal. I've never had to do IVF before, so I don't know. And well, like I've heard about IVF before and I've always heard that it's like very expensive. Insurance doesn't cover it. But I know the president was talking about getting insurance companies to cover it. So I don't know if that happened already and they are covering it now because my insurance covers it or what's going on. But my insurance confirmed that they do cover fertility treatments. I specifically asked about IVF and she said yes. So I feel better about that. I also looked at IVF success rates and they, for my age, they're 50 to 60% of like, 50, like you have a 50 to 60% of conceiving with IVF. And that's not great, but then I was thinking like, well, what if like my chances naturally are much lower because of this thing I have going on? So convinced myself that everything will be okay. Even though we don't have for sure answers yet, like she might, you know, at my ultrasound be like, okay, you know what, maybe it was just the time of like part of your fate, part of your cycle, like your phase that you were in when we tested. Maybe it's you just take a vitamin, maybe you take Clomid. Like there's so many other things that she could factor in to make it work. I have a lot of faith that she will help me because when I talked to her at my first appointment, when we like scheduled all these tests, she was like, even if God forbid something comes back on your test results that aren't great, she was like, I'm gonna exhaust every option to get it great. So I fully trust that she's gonna help me get where I need to be. I also don't remember if I told you guys on this channel or even my ASMR channel, but this doctor I just started going to because my other one I didn't like very much, and this doctor now is my best friend's doctor. And that's why I'm going to her. My best friend was like, I have the best doctor, you have to go to her. So that's what I'm doing. And she so far has been amazing. She's like so sweet, so kind, so patient, so knowledgeable. And I'm loving her. So I feel like everything will be okay. But when you get that news and you spiral, it's like inevitable, you know, like, because you don't know, like the unknown is what's freaking me out. So anyways, update on that. I'm trying not to think too much about it, to be honest. I just want to go to this dinner, have a good time with my family, and not think about it. I was supposed to be there 10 minutes ago. It's 7:09 now. I don't know why I'm getting tailgated. People are crazy. This is why I don't like coming to this town, because this is a much bigger city than what I'm used to where I live now, and people are just crazy here. But I am almost there, so thank goodness. I feel like I just like word vomited so many updates and like things that you guys I'm trying to squeeze it all in before I get to my destination, because I'm pretty sure when we leave it'll be dark. Oh, this car's turning, thank God. What an idiot. Was that necessary? Like, I don't know if you guys heard that, but he was like revving his engine. What an idiot. I don't want to stop at this light right next to him. So anyways, I think it'll be dark when we leave, because I think we're gonna probably gamble a little bit. My mom, my dad, and my grandma have the best luck gambling. They like always win. I don't have that kind of luck. So I don't know about me, but anyways. Oh my God, that guy is crazy. All right, I'm almost there. I have like one light until I'm there, and I have to go through a roundabout, and this roundabout stresses me. So I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, we just finished, It is dark, like I suspected. I have a long drive ahead of me, so we're gonna get going. I don't know how long you'll be able to like see me, because like I said, it's dark now. So I'm in a parking lot, so it's like well lit, but I'm leaving. I was kind of hoping we were gonna like do something after, because I love hanging out with my family, but they were like ready to go. So we are leaving, or I'm leaving. I just saw my parents pull out behind me, so they're ahead of me a little bit. We're going in the same direction. I just have to go farther than them now because I live so far. But I'm so excited to get back to like my side of town because I don't like being over here, just because I'm not familiar to it. Hopefully you guys can't hear my to-go box. It's like styrofoam material, so it's like, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, also I was gonna tell you guys, I've had this song stuck in my head for like days now, but also because I keep replaying it on like my phone and my car and stuff. But it's called Help Ourselves by Ty Myers and Harper O'Neill. I am obsessed with this song. I cannot stop listening to it. It's like a sad country song. But it's just so good. I quite literally am obsessed with it. Yeah, I don't know. If you like country music, I definitely would look into it because it's so good. What is that light above my head? Oh, it's the sunroof. And there's like a street. Okay, anyways, I thought there was a dome light on. Okay, well, anyways. If you like that song, or if you like country music, I definitely recommend that song because it's so good. But I took some clips at dinner. My dad is like so camera shy all of a sudden. But I literally love my dad. I love both my parents. I'm very close with my family, but my dad is like one of the best people I think I've ever met. He would literally do anything for anyone that he cares about. So I loved celebrating him. I feel like my camera is doing something weird. I don't know if I'm like out of storage or what, but it's like blinking, maybe because it's dark. But I'm gonna head home now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've made it all the way to the end, please comment a popcorn emoji. You guys can't even see me anymore, but please comment a popcorn emoji if you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.